Assalamu alaikum. If you notice, this is an electrical circuit. In electrical circuit, or in this electrical circuit specifically, we have one resistor, two resistors, three resistors, and one power supply. Each resistor has two terminals. If this is the resistor, this is first terminal, that one the second terminal. So this resistor R1 has two terminals. I will draw them in black. R2 has another two terminals as I draw them in red. Now the green one will be R3. The power supply will be gray. If you notice, now this resistor, this is not the only, it is not the only R1 terminal. It is R1 terminal connected with R2. So the first or the second terminal of R1 is connected with the other terminal of one of the terminals of R2. The other terminal of the R2 is connected to one of the terminals of R3, and so on. So this is the connector, or what we call it previously in the previous video, we call it node. So this is one node, this is another node, and third node, this is the fourth node. I'm gonna call this 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this circuit has 4 nodes. Below this one, there is another example. I will do the same thing. I'll start by color each element terminals by different color. I don't know, yes, this one is blue, violet, green is remaining here. If you notice, each terminal in this circuit, I'll use a new and previously used color. Okay, this one. All these resistors are connected. This is the connector, are connected with each other. So the terminal, the 2 amp current source with one terminal of 3 ohm resistor, 9 ohm resistor, dependent current source, and the 18 ohm resistor. All of them are connected. And this connection point, we call it previously as node. I'm gonna call it node 1. The upper part of these element, again, they are connected using a connector or a node, another node, and this is 2 nodes. There is a difference between this circuit and the previous one. If you notice, this connector, this node, is connecting more than one element. The red, the yellow, violet, brown, and green. In this case, each connector, each node is only connecting 2 elements, which is green with gray, gray with black, black with red, red with green again. So there is a difference in the way connector are connected, connects different part of the circuits. And this makes different circuit topology. This is the third example, and in our third example, I will do the same thing. R1 in orange, R2 or R4 in this case is in red, blue for R2, black for R5, brown. I think using thicker line makes it easier to draw and easier to follow too. And as you see, each resistor has a different terminals color. And this is the reality. Each resistor has two different terminals. When we connect terminal of R1 with R2, as you see here, in this case, let me remove this line and start to use a smaller one and maybe a different color. Yes, this one is unused. So R1 and R2 are connected, with this yellow connector. The same thing happened to R4. So R4, R1 are connected using the yellow connector. Yellow connector is connecting also R2 here with R4. So the yellow connector connecting 4 elements in this case. R4, R1, R2, and R5. If I use a different color, red, which is not used, no, I think used, but at least not in this part. R5, this is the connector which connects R5, R2, and then R3, R6. No, we didn't use the violet, so we can use this one too. So this connector connecting R6, R3 with the voltage source. We call this part node. We call this another node. Maybe writing it in yellow color. So this is another node. Third node, and then the last node, fourth node. I hope by this video you understand this basic concept, i.e. node and how to identify a node in a circuit. I will give some example to explain and demonstrate this more. See you in the next video.